Hey, what's up? It's your boy back here with another quality video. I was playing Madden this morning, and so it was kind of towards the end of the game, and I was just throwing a Hail Mary because I was desperate. So we were on the 30-yard line. So anyway, it turned out to be pretty normal. So then somehow my wide receiver guy managed to get under it, but since I was spamming square, I didn't pay attention. I was spamming square to try to catch the ball, and I didn't realize that. So I ended up diving for it like way early, and I crashed like the 3-yard line. But I was like, sure, you know what? I'll get it in later. Still felt pretty cool to get that because that was a really nice Hail Mary catch because those are kind of hard to catch. So then it got to 3rd and goal. So wide receivers head to the end zone. So Marcus Mariota throws. Oh, I was like, what is this camera centered on? And what follows is probably the craziest interception I've ever seen. Oh, spoiled it. It's an interception. So ball comes in and bounces off of Kendrick Lewis. I think that's his name. So it hits his hands, but he somehow doesn't come down with it, and looks like it would be dead there. Pretty simple. But all of a sudden, Freeman comes out of nowhere and whacks it with his shoulder back into Lewis. So then they kind of pin it, and then it goes over Lewis's head. So Sheard, he's still coming. He's like, oh man, I really want that ball for the interception, but he can't get it. So then he shoves it back into Emmanuel Sanders, who's running back for it, and it bounces off of his head, and then continues going, and then actually, for a very brief second, McDonald possessed the ball and looked like he had the touchdown catch, but then he proceeded to, he actually landed in bounds. So if he had the ball, he would have been okay, because he actually did land in bounds. And then all of a sudden, out of nowhere, Atad comes out of nowhere with the pick, and that was like and runs into his guy, but somehow still doesn't drop the ball. So let's rerun through that entire thing to actually show the interception. Pretty darn crazy, I would say. Definitely has to be one of the craziest interceptions I've ever seen in any Madden game. But yep, wow, that was just stunning to me when I saw that. How many people does the ball actually touch is my question. Okay, so it hits hits Lewis, so that's one, and then after that it hits Freeman, so that's another one, and then goes over the top. Does it ever hit Sanu? That's the good question. Yes, it does, because it jerks off of him. So it hits Sanu. That's the 3rd touch. And then Sheard comes in, 4th person to touch it. And then it bounces off of Sanders, 5th person to touch it, which goes up. And then McDonald actually possesses the ball for like half a second. So McDonald counts as touching it. That's 6. And then finally, to finish it off, Atetutu comes down with the ball, and then he also rams back into Freeman. Freeman already touched the ball, but 7 people touched the ball on that play. That is great. Every single one of those wide receivers, and I think every single one of those backs touched it at some point. Did 54 ever touch it? Let's see. Yeah, he did. No, 54 never actually got it. Bounced over his head, but still, that was one of the craziest plays I've ever seen in my life. So let's just play that again real quick. Just bouncing around, that somebody finally comes down with it. Okay, well, thank you for watching this another quality video, and I will see you guys later.